Hello guys, my name is Fidaula and today I will be discussing the slides on Nike. So these are the presentation outline. History of Nike, vision, mission, pistol analysis, marketing environment recommendation and conclusion. So the history of Nike. Nike was founded in 1964 as Blue Ribbon Sport by Bill Bowerman, a track and field coach at the University of Oregon, and his former student Phil Knight. They opened their first retail outlet in 1966 and launched the Nike brand shoe in 1972. The company was renamed Nike Ingredient in 1978 and went public 2 years later. Vision of Nike to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world. Mission of Nike. The mission of Nike to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world. If you have a body, you are an athlete. Pistol analysis of Nike. So P for political factor, E for economic factor, S for social factor, T for technology factor, L for legal factor, and E for environmental factor. So political factor. The following political external factors determine some of Nike's strategies: stable political climate in most major markets, expanding free trade policies, improving government support for infrastructure. The second one is economic factor. The following economic external factors are significant in determining Nike's performance. Economic stability of developed markets. Developed markets like the United States are relatively stable, thereby proving Nike ingredient with the opportunity to continue its slow but stable growth in these countries. Repeat growth of developing markets. So the company also has opportunities to rapidly grow by increasing its operations in high growth developing countries. However, the rapid growth of developing markets also threatens Nike by increasing labor costs in the company, supply chain and production facilities. Slowdown of the Chinese economy. In addition, the slowdown of the Chinese economy threatens Nike's performance, which is now significantly dependent on the Chinese market for sports shoes, apparel, and equipment. The third one is social factor. In Nike's case, the following socio-cultural external factors are most significant: increasing individuals' wealth in developing countries. In developing countries, Nike has opportunities to tap consumers with increasing individual wealth, increasing emphasis on product safety. Also, the company has opportunities to develop safer products and use marketing campaigns that highlight the safety of its sports shoes, equipment, and apparel, improving positive attitudes about leisure. Nike has also adopted new products development strategies to address needs for products for leisure activities. The fourth one is technology factor. The following technological external factor affect Nike ingredient: increasing research and development investment among firms. The increasing research and development investment among firms threatens Nike as these competing firms aim to develop more technologically advanced sports shoes, equipment, and apparel. Rapid technological obsolescence. Rapid technological obsolescence also threatens Nike by putting pressure on the company to increase its products development efforts. Nonetheless, this external factor provides opportunities for Nike to integrate advanced technology in its products. Widespread use of mobile technology. In addition, the company has opportunities to integrate mobile technologies in its products to capture consumers who frequently use mobile technologies such as mobile apps and online tools. The fifth one is legal factor. In Nike's case, the following legal external factors are important to its sports shoes, apparel, and equipment business. Improving employment law in developing countries. Improving employment law in developing countries is a threat because it leads to an increase in labor costs in areas where many of Nike's production facilities are located. However, this external factor also provides an opportunity for the company to apply higher standards for labor and employment, expanding consumer law in developing countries. Nike has the opportunity to improve its brand's image by highlighting customer satisfactions in marketing its sports shoes, apparel, and equipment, expanding health and safety regulations. Similarly, the company has opportunities to improve its health and safety measure to address expanding health and safety regulation. The last one is environmental factor. In the case of Nike and its sports shoes, apparel, and equipment, the following ecological external factors are notable. Expanding environmental law. Expanding environmental law creates opportunities for Nike to improve its environmental and sustainability program, which are currently recognized as among the best in the industry. Change, climate change. The company also has the opportunity to use these programs to address climate change, which affects supply chains and their appropriateness of Nike sports shoes and apparel in certain regions, increasing sustainability strategies among firms. The increasing sustainability strategies of firms threatens like by imposing more pressure and increased sustainability efforts throughout the industry. Nonetheless, this external factor provides the opportunity for Nike to further improve its sustainability standing. So the marketing environment of Nike. Nike's geographic market consists of major markets throughout the globe. Until 2009, Nike's geographical market consisted of United States, Asia Pacific, Americas, and an area comprising of Europe, Middle East, and Africa. However, in March 2009, Nike announced its plan to reorganize its globe because in order to bring goods closer to the markets and in turn consumer as well as to reduce management overlap. Following this plan, Nike then decided to develop its market share in North America, Western Europe, Eastern Central Europe, Greater China, Japan, and emerging markets. So the conclusion of Nike. Nike have to promote sales throughout the website so as to keep getting getting the customer feedback. The company could go for a model in which certain percentage of the business might to be done throughout the website and the rest throughout the retailers. This decision might be done on the basis of exclusivity of the product as the company gets a hold on the direct sales part, which is still not the domain in which it is not comfortable enough. Then it can expand its core competencies on the field of the delivery and logistics and thus increase on the profit margin from not outsourcing everything, also letting the brand keeping the quality standards it would like to be associated with whatever the brand Nike does. So the last one is recommendation of Nike. We will recommend that Nike should have more concentrated on customer benefits. It can create a privilege for the members for bonding the relationship between the customer and the company. It can also improve the customer service by conducting survey to more understanding the customer needs. So that was all. I hope you will have liked my videos. Thank you.